time at Waterhouse, Cavalier, Humberland and Portmore as well. The Arnett Gardens team having 5 changes from their team that played last week in the 4-1 loss to Waterhouse. Amal Knight, O'Neill Anderson, Shamar Booth, Nathan Thomas and Shadeen Lopez on the starting roster in place of Shaquan Davis, Kimoy Slowly, Marlon Martin, Damari Deacon and Ronaldo Cepas.
Not surprising that they've had a lot of changes to the team based on the result they had in their last game, and they've ditched their 4-2-3-1 system to have gone to the 4-4-2 system. So looking for the result they desire in this one, so they've made changes that they expect to bring that for good fortune.
Well, there's the Dunbeholden team, at the moment one of the most consistent teams in Premier League football. Their starting roster has a couple of changes from their last outing when they defeated Humberland 2-1. William Benjamin, the goalkeeper, and Saniki Burton in for Damien Hatt and Fabian McCarthy. And Mark Miller, who scored both goals in their victory over Humberland, wearing the number 35 shirt.
Miller will be important for them today as well. His 2 goals there come in his first 2 of the season. And Dunbeholden, really a decent team. Or Thomas have made them solid. And on the form table, they're only second, you think, to Waterhouse based on wins in a row, but the identical record in terms of 3 wins in their last 4 games. So difficult.
A quick look back now at what happened in this fixture. After first half that was pretty intense. Arnett Gardens had their moments. Nathan Thomas trying to go forward. Here's Anderson's cross inside, and Lopez with a left-footed nudge there, almost getting by goalkeeper Benjamin, who was very alert, showed good reflexes there and kept that one out, grabbing it well second time. Miller's ball through there to James, not able to control the ball fully, and the opportunity disappearing. Christian from the left, his cross inside, Burton on the far post, crashes the ball heavily onto the right post. Christian does really good work here, and Saniki Burton would have been disappointed he didn't finish that for Dunbeholden. All this first half action, and the best opportunity of the half for Dunbeholden to take the lead, which they didn't. Here's Bygrave with a left-footed strike that Amal Knight handles quite easily. Bygrave just turning there, setting himself up for the left-footed strike, but didn't really get much power in it. Here's Mark Miller's effort from probably 28 yards out. Amal Knight just watches as it goes by. Delightful pass from James downfield. Bygrave takes it really well first time, but just over hits the ball a little bit, creates a bad angle for himself. And then Benjamin with a spine save at the end with a boot. Amal Knight for the save. Yeah, the first touch there from Bygrave was really good. It was Simpson there that came in as well and made things difficult for him. There's Nathan Thomas with a right-footed strike on goal that Benjamin has to do really well with. Ball just squirts away there from Lopez. And Benjamin with a really good save. Yeah, Arnett were very determined here in this fixture. Lopez and Ezra and Simpson getting tangled up there, and an opportunity missed for them. Substitute Ronnie Smith slides the ball forward. Dwayne Smith has the ball a little bit behind him, but recovers quickly, very alert, and he reacts a little bit more quickly than Amal Knight does, and slides the ball in for the go-ahead goal in the 51st minute. Good pass there from Ronnie Smith, the former Portmore United man. Just sends the ball forward, a little close to Amal Knight, but the rebound is favourable for Dwayne Smith, and he gets his first goal of the season. Christian slides the ball forward here for James, but Smith can't get to it in time. Again, there's the play. So Anderson that boots the ball away. Here comes Lopez on the right here. Yes, actually Steve Clark with the goal there. It's Steve Clark with the right-footed strike. Yeah, he had played the pass and run inside for the return play. Yeah, so Steve Clark gets the goal from the Lopez assist. Arnett putting more pressure on. Here comes Lopez into the box. He was very persistent throughout, Lopez. Kept putting pressure on the Dunbeholden defense line. Yeah, works his way from 2 challenges there. In the end, goalkeeper Benjamin gets in his way. Substitute Plunkett with a left-footed strike on goal, but no power on it. And Lemard has seen enough of this fixture. 1-1 here between a resilient Arnett Gardens and a Dunbeholden team that looked headed for the victory. Wasted effort there from Steve Clark, the goal scorer. He could have had a double. 1-1 the final score. 8 shots attempted on goal by Arnett Gardens, 4 on target. The same for Dunbeholden. Had 29 fouls in the match, 19 of them committed by Arnett Gardens players, who had 3 yellow cards on the afternoon. 1 yellow card to Dunbeholden. 7 corners forced by Dunbeholden, 4 corners forced by Arnett Gardens. Both goalkeepers were forced to make 3 saves each. And as it is at the top of the screen, 1-1. It's even in the possession game as well, 50% for Arnett and Dunbeholden. But a fighting effort here from Dunbeholden, from Arnett Gardens to recover from being down and getting the drawn result here against Dunbeholden. And Dwight Jeremiah is with our player of the match, Earl Simpson.
Good performance from you, Earl. How difficult was it to deal with the early waves of attack from Dunbeholden in the first half there?
Because of the lack of early warming up, because we did not get any warm up because of the testing that we have did. I think we started out the game pretty slow.
Okay, in terms of not getting the desired results you want today, having put in such a good performance defensively, how disappointed are you with the attacking part of the team's display today?
No, I'm not disappointed in the attacking part of the team. I'm grateful for this point, and I'm, as you can see, it's a young team, and I will develop up for next season.
Okay, Earl, good performance, and thank you very much. All the best going forward.
Yes, sir.
And Earl, there, good defensive display today. Had to deal with a lot of tracking in the first half when Dunbeholden really came looking for all 3 points, but he stood tall, as he's a tall guy, but was firm as well. Arnett, in terms of your performance today, what can you really take from this game?
Well, we can take a lot based on the challenges that we had. We only had 4 changes on our bench, and we think that going down 1-0 and came back, the team showed a lot of character today. As we say, we have to just build on this. Going forward, we have 1 more game, which is the Harbour View game, and we're looking to finish on an high.
Clark came on and he got the equalizing goal for your team. What's surrounding him being on the bench? Was his tactics, or was he not fit enough to complete 90 minutes?
Well, it was tactics. In terms of we started with the 4-4-2, and then after we put him back, we go back to the 4-2-3-1.
Okay, and he's more of a wide player.
Yeah.
In terms of the season, I know you have a game to go, but do you feel that Arnett's future is in good hands with these youngsters?
Surely. The way that Arnett has taken with these young players is for the future, and I think that next season will be definitely, with few additions, definitely looking good.
Okay, well, hopefully these players, they're looking good for real, and hopefully they can really take Arnett back to where they used to be. Okay, all the best.
Thank you.
And Arnett there, really a youthful aggregate, and coach there showing that he has good faith with them. What happened to Dunbeholden after such a bright start?
We kept them in the game. We failed to finish off the game. We got chances. We were the better team in the first 30 minutes. We had more possession and everything, but we just failed to take them out the game.
With this missed opportunity today, how do you fancy your chances to make the top 6, knowing that you have Mount Pleasant in your next game?
Yeah, going into this game, which will be a tough one, a team that is ahead of us, they're in a better form. We got to go on the training pitch and tell ourselves that we must win this game in order to be sure of being in the top 6, because a win today would have ensured us a top 6 position, whether first, second or third. So the other game, Mount Pleasant coming up, it's a must win.
Okay, well, hopefully your form continues where you don't lose and you can get that win or a point that may be able to help you. All the best going forward.
Yeah, man, thanks.
Kina, you were saying that was...
Yeah, so the coaches there on the recap 1-1 the scoreline. So Dunbeholden stretching their unbeaten run to 5. Only Tivoli have as long an unbeaten run at the moment in the league, but it's not a result they wanted, as you heard their assistant coach say. They wanted a victory today to shore up their position in the playoffs. So Earl Simpson, first season in the Premier League, is man of the match. Arnett Gardens in central defence, pretty strong there. But for the first time in almost 10 years, Arnett Gardens aren't making the playoffs. The last time they missed out was 2011-2012 when they finished 8th in the regular season table. Arnett Gardens on the rebuilding mode and looking to get back into some serious football next year. But Dunbeholden still have a chance at making the playoffs. The decision will be made next weekend when the final set of regular season matches are played. So there's the latest result in the Jamaica Premier League match day 10. Arnett 1-1 with Dunbeholden. On Friday, Waterhouse 4-1 over Malines, Cavalier 1-0 over Portmore, and 0 between Fair and Mount Pleasant. This is match day 10. Tivoli Gardens up against Cumberland. Coming up next,